Hi folks, it's Mike Murphy. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install Claude Code on a Mac. Now you can run Claude Code on Windows or Linux machines, but for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do it using macOS. This tutorial is broken down into 4 parts. First is the prerequisites, or the system requirements. Then, how to install Claude Code using the terminal. 3. How to authenticate your installation of Claude Code. Then finally, how to get started with a sample use case. So you're likely already familiar, or you've at least heard of Claude, which is an AI chat assistant, very similar to something like ChatGPT or Google Gemini. Well, Claude Code is made by the same parent company, Anthropic. And Claude Code is an AI coding assistant that you run in the terminal, or the command line interface. Claude Code is not included on the free plan of Claude, so your account must be upgraded to the Pro or the Max plan in order to use Claude Code. And I would recommend upgrading your account before you install Claude Code, as that is going to make the authentication step easier. Claude Code is definitely more technical in nature as you run it in the terminal or a command line interface, but it is very user-friendly. So don't let the terminal part of it deter you from trying out Claude Code. And you also don't have to be a coder or a programmer to use Claude Code. You can just be a vibe coder or a content creator like myself. It is a very versatile tool with a lot of use cases. The prerequisites, or the system requirements to install Claude Code on your Mac. You must be running macOS version 10.15 or later. To see what version of macOS you're running, go to the very top, click on the Apple icon and choose About This Mac, and there you'll see macOS. I am currently running Sequoia 15.6, so 10.15 was quite some time ago. Next, you'll need to open up the Terminal app, which does come pre-installed on a Mac. You'll find it in the Applications folder. If you scroll to the very bottom, you'll see a folder called Utilities, and inside the Utilities folder there is the Terminal app. You can just double click to open it, or you can drag it onto your dock to create a shortcut because you'll be using Claude Code all the time. I typically open Terminal and most apps on a Mac using Spotlight. I just press Command and then the spacebar and just start typing out Terminal. When I see it, I just tap the return key and that opens up the app. Next, you need to make sure that you have the JavaScript runtime environment called Node.js installed on your Mac. I know, that sounds super scary. The way that you check to see if Node.js is installed is using Terminal. So where you see the cursor, you're just going to click and type Node, N-O-D-E, space, put 2 dashes, dash, and just type out the word version, V-E-R-S-I-O-N, and tap return. If you get a result that shows a version number, so mine's V22 14.0, that means that Node.js is installed. If you're not seeing the version number, or maybe you got an error that Node.js cannot be found, it's super easy. You just need to install it by visiting this URL. So open a web browser, go to nodejs.org. On the home page, just click Get Node, just click on the macOS installer, and go through the install process. Once you finish installing, go back to Terminal, so you'll type Node, N-O-D-E, space, dash, version, return, and it should show you the current version number that you just installed. So once you confirm that your Mac OS is 10.15 or later and that you have Node.js installed, you are ready to install Claude Code, which could not be any easier. All you have to do is simply copy and paste one line of code in the terminal. That's it. I will leave this snippet of code in the description box of this video. I will also leave a link to the Anthropic support docs that walks you through how to set up Claude Code, and there you'll find that same snippet of code. You can just copy it to your clipboard. Open up a terminal window, just click your cursor, paste in the command, tap the return key. Claude Code is being installed, and in a matter of seconds, Claude Code is now installed. You can verify that Claude Code was installed the same way that we did to find out if Node.js was installed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type in Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E, space, dash, version, tap return, and I have 1.083 Claude Code installed. Success! And if you want to make sure that it was a healthy installation, that everything went well, you can call up the Claude Doctor. Type out Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E, space, no dashes required, just type out Doctor, D-O-C-T-O-R, tap return, checking, diagnostics, currently running, showing you the path. I don't see any error messages, so I guess I got a clean bill of health. I'll tap the return key to escape this diagnostics. If you are new to terminal, if you want to actually clear out a terminal window, so if you just want to basically backspace everything out of there so you can declutter the window and start fresh, a command that I often use is Command K. Command K just pretty much deletes everything and puts your cursor at the top. There are other commands. You can use clear, you can use Command L, but Command K is kind of the one that I like to use to wipe everything out. And now it is time to run Claude Code. And all you have to do to run Claude Code, open up Terminal and simply type in Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E, tap return. After you run Claude Code for the first time, you will then need to authenticate your account. So you'll see the screen where you have two options. If you already have a web account, maybe you started on the free plan but you upgraded to Pro or Max, well then you'll just select number 1. If you're a developer and you only want to use Claude Code and be billed for API usage, well then you would select 2, the Anthropic console account, but probably in most cases you're going to select number 1, so just tap 1 and tap return. After authenticating your account, you will then see this option, Welcome to Claude Code. So this is asking, do you want to use the Claude Code terminal setup? This is just going to give you a better user experience for using Claude Code. So I'm going to say yes. You can always change this if you don't like it later. Do you trust the files in this folder? Yes to proceed. You're going to interact with Claude Code by simply typing in text prompts, the same way you would any other AI chat assistant, only you're doing so in the terminal. And that step that we did before about setting up the Claude Code terminal experience for a better user experience, well, if you press Option and tap the return key, that's going to allow you to make some room. This is really good if you're doing long text prompts, and that's not something you could typically do in the Mac terminal, but now we can do it in Claude Code. And if you want to go back, just tap the delete key to close out the space. If you tap the backslash and type help, tap return, and now you can see all the different commands you can use in Claude Code. I'm going to get out of this by typing the backslash and typing exit. I'll tap return. That's going to send me back to the terminal. I can tell there's my cursor there on my home directory, and I can press Command K to clear everything out. We are on to the last step. How do you actually get started using Claude Code? You're going to choose an existing folder that you've already created or create a new folder somewhere on your hard drive. So you need to tell Claude Code where to look. And I created a new folder in there called Claude Demo. So that is going to be the folder that I'm going to tell Claude Code to run in. And I will note, if I double click, it is completely empty right now. It doesn't have to be, but mine is completely empty. Now I open up a terminal window and I need to navigate to that Claude Demo folder. So currently I'm in my home folder and I can tell by the little tilde, but if you want to double check, a great shortcut to know in terminal to always get you back to your home folder is just type in CD. Remember, CD stands for change directory. Without typing anything but CD, if you just type return, that is always going to bring you back to your home folder. So I'm currently in my home folder called Mike Murphy. I need to then tell terminal to go into the code folder, which is inside of my home folder, and then I need to tell it to go inside of my code folder and select the Claude Demo folder. And remember, a folder is called a directory in terminal. So I'm going to type CD space. I'm going to type capital C, and a little trick in terminal. When you're in the directory, you don't have to memorize the name of the folders. If I tap the tab key, it's going to automatically suggest what it is I'm looking for. So it automatically selected the code and it added that /, which is pretty cool. Now I need to go to the second folder, which is called Claude Demo. So all I need to do is just start typing out Claude, CL, tap the tab key, and it automatically filled it out. How cool is that? I'll tap return, and now you can see that I'm in the Claude demo folder. And if I want to get out of that, back to the home folder, remember, CD return brings me back to my home folder. And if you want practice to go back into it, CD space, capital C, I just have to tap the tab key, it automatically fills it in. I'll type in CL, tap the tab key, tap return. Now I'm back in the Claude demo folder. And then this PWD, that stands for Print Working Directory. So if you just want to double check and make sure that you're in the right folder, you just type PWD, you tap return, and it's going to tell you right there you're in the users folder, Mike Murphy home folder, in the code folder, in the Claude demo. So it is showing you the path. I'm going to go back to CD, tap return. So we're back in the home folder, and to clear everything, I'm going to use Command K. So we're back to the beginning. I'm going to show you a little shortcut if you don't want to go through all of this. That's going to speed up a lot of things. Navigate to the folder that you want to use Claude Code. So I want to use it in Claude Demo. If you just right click on a folder, go down to Services, choose New Terminal at Folder. When I select this, it opens up Terminal and automatically puts me in that folder. Pretty cool, huh? Finally! Let's run Claude Code and have it do something. So I have Finder open. I'm going to double click to open up the Claude demo. Remember, there is nothing in this directory right now. So we're in the Claude demo directory. I'm just going to type Claude, C-L-A-U-D-E. That is all you need to do to run Claude Code. Pretty easy, right? When I tap return, I'm just going to say yes to proceed, so let's tap return again. And now you just need to enter a text prompt. What do you want Claude Code to do in this folder? Maybe you just want it to tell you what is in the folder. Maybe you want it to analyze a whole bunch of documents they have in the folder, maybe write a blog post. Maybe you want it to tell it what digital products you could make out of the content that you have in this folder. Maybe you just want it to create you an entire website from scratch. You can tell Claude Code what it is that you want to do. I'm just going to enter in a prompt that I typed in advance. It says, create a cool, retro, vintage, interactive data visualization with the phrases Mike Murphy and AI Handyman floating around. I'm going to tap return, and let's just see what it creates. So it's saying, do you want to create a retro HTML? Yes, I do. I'm just going to tap return. Open the HTML in your browser. So I can just take this and drag it right onto Chrome or any browser. Retro stream, it's interactive, it's moving. Let's just see what happens. I've got AI Handyman. Mike Murphy's in black, so it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so it needs a little work. But you see the power in this? All I did was just say, make me something with very little direction. And to make changes, all I have to do is just go back into Terminal. I apologize, I wasn't recording my screen. I asked Claude Code to change the color of Mike Murphy from black to something that was easier to see. I then said, can you also add more text and spread the text out so it covers more of the screen as it's currently going all at the bottom. Claude Code said no problem, generated a bunch of code, I accepted the code. When you see code in green, that is new code that was added. When you see code in red, that means that Claude deleted something that it had already created. So it asked me if I wanted changes. I confirmed the changes. So it just basically saved it over that .html. And you can just refresh, you can just drag this on your browser. Well, it looks like my new version's a lot more colorful. I'm seeing a bunch of new phrases popping in there. In about 30 seconds, Claude Code made a retro vintage visualization from an empty folder. When you're all done with your Claude Code session, maybe you want to shut down your computer or you just want to get back to Terminal. In the text prompt, I'll do the /, that's right under the question mark, and I'm just going to type out exit. You see it says exit the REPL. I'll just type return. Now I'm back to Terminal, and I can use my keyboard shortcut Command K to clear the Terminal window. And that is how to install and get started using Claude Code on a Mac. My name is Mike Murphy, your AI handyman. Cheers.